Hey everyone, welcome back to Borders Pacific Northwest. Thanks for tuning in. We are at the tail end of our RV drive across America. We are in upstate New York, and in 2 hours we'll be crossing the border into Canada. I am super excited to see Niagara Falls from both sides, the US side and the Canadian side. Tony's never seen it, I've never seen it, so yeah, it's gonna be awesome. The weather is winter weather, but I don't really care. I'm sure it's beautiful with all the white frozen snow. So then after we cross the border to Canada, we're staying in Toronto, and I rented an Airbnb because we're gonna need to winterize this RV. And Tony will be driving back down to Baltimore next week to pass the RV off to a company that's going to rent it for us. And we split the profits, so we're pretty excited about that. And then he'll fly back up to Toronto. What else can I tell you? Yeah, I think that's it. Tune in. This will be almost the last series in the RV drive. I will film around Toronto a little. And then if everything goes well, we got the vet appointment tomorrow for Rusty in Canada to get all the paperwork signed. And then on Friday, we have the appointment with the equivalent of the USDA. I think it's called CFIA in Canada. And they will approve the paperwork so we can get on the plane with Rusty and have no issues on the other end in Portugal. So, got a bit more filming to do, I guess, for the next week, and then it'll be all Portugal. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. So we're looking for a place to dump the tanks so we can finish winterizing, and we went to this Letchworth State Park in upstate New York before we get to the Canadian border. And we started driving to the campground. It said eight miles, I think, and we get halfway and the roads ended up being way too bad. So we're back at this little visitor area, and it looks like there's some kind of a dam down here. So I will film that for you, but it's absolutely beautiful. Wow, there's the some kind of river down there. I can hear some geese. They're super loud. Oh, here they come. And there is the dam down here. Yeah, that is awesome. So it's stopping all the water right here, and then I don't think there's water on the other side, but I can't really tell. Let me zoom in here for you guys. Just looks like land. There's roads and stuff down there, so. But yeah, this is beautiful. All right, I'm convinced I gotta come back to upstate New York in the summer because this park looks fantastic. And Rusty's having fun, of course. We've decided he loves the snow. So here's the little sign here, Letchworth State Park. It looks fantastic. It's massively huge. And there's cabins, there's all kinds of historical sites, and yeah, it just looks fantastic. If you're a hiker and you love the outdoors like us, put this on your list. Litchfield State Park in upstate New York. All right, well, we're almost to Niagara Falls, and there's so much fog. I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to see the falls, but we're going to go give it a go anyways. They clearly got quite a bit of snow up here. Look at that. But it's 39 degrees right now, which is not bad. So we're getting ready to go into the state park here in a minute on the New York side. I just saw a sign that said Rainbow Bridge to Canada, and I looked at Tony. I'm like, we're not crossing yet, right? He's like, no. But that's probably where we'll go across, right? Rainbow Bridge, Canada? Yeah, I think that's where we'll go across. It says American Falls to the left of the roundabout, and if you go to the right, you head to Canada that way. Okay, I'm starting to get nervous that no one else is going to be here. We're driving in, there's no other cars. Super cloudy, foggy, can't really see anything. So we'll see in a minute if we get to go take a look. I'm sure they'll want to take our money, right? Wouldn't you think? We'll see. So it looks like you can't drive into the park, but we saw rapids and where we could walk. So we're going to see if we can get in by walking, and I don't know, see what we find. I saw huge rapids coming down, which means the falls are probably that way, but I have no idea. I've never been here, so stay tuned. We parked over by this Niagara Center. As you can see, there's not very many people in the parking lot. There's a few cars over here. There's a Hard Rock Cafe over there. Couldn't tell if it was open, not that I want Hard Rock Cafe anyways. I think we're gonna try and eat on the Canada side. So we're just gonna go check it out and see what we can find. All right, so we're heading towards water to see if we can find. There's a pedestrian bridge, to Goat Island. I have no idea what that is. The Visitor Center, American Falls is straight ahead. So we're just walking to see if we can find it, but see how foggy and cloudy it is? Not sure this will do us any good, but we'll see. I hear massive amounts of water. I don't know if you can see it moving over there. I'm gonna get closer. And we're still, oh, that's right before the falls drops, Tony.
Yeah.
Because look, right there, you can see it. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be cool.
It's like there's a waterfall here.
It's like there's a waterfall. Let me see. Rusty, this way. Get out of my way. Oh, wow. Here we go. So it drops off right there. Wow. I went up a little farther and got a better view. Niagara Falls on the American side. Wow. Love that sound. We just went through the Canadian border and we looked at the Niagara Falls from the Canada side, and yeah, you're literally on the other bank and it's the same thing. So didn't really want to stop and get cold again. So now we are on the Canada side, as I mentioned, and we are at a waste treatment plant to dump the tanks in the RV because we couldn't find a place. They're so nice. They were only going to be open from 5 to 7 p.m. tonight, but we called and they let us in the gate. So we really appreciate that. We don't want any poop to freeze in our RV while it's sitting up in Toronto. And next order of business is to find some food, and then we can check into the Airbnb at 3 p.m. It is about 12 right now, so I'm sure, knowing us, it'll be close to 3 by the time we get there. And yeah, we're excited to chill. We're probably not going to clean the RV fully out until tomorrow. Then we're going to be organizing to start packing for Portugal. So the next bit of this video, you'll probably see the Airbnb that we booked in Toronto.